Royce, it's Mom. You're at work now, aren't you? As soon as you get this message me back.
Mom, what is it? If it's only text messages, we can talk while I'm at work. What is it?
Oh, Royce, I'm sorry to bother you at work, but I need you to just stay calm and hear me out. It's about Gemma. Something happened.
Huh? What happened to her?
You heard about the tornado that touched down near here, right?
Yeah, I heard some people talking about it in the break room, but I didn't pay much attention to it, though.
I heard that it hit right where Gemma was, and I heard she didn't make it out. She died.
What? She died? Gemma? In the tornado? You're kidding.
Royce, just calm down.
How do you expect me to calm down? Gemma told me she'd be home all day today. The tornado didn't touch down near our house.
Just come over to my house.
Where's Gemma? I want to see her first.
Gemma's in the hospital.
You must have heard wrong. It must have been a different Gemma. She was supposed to be at home today.
Just calm down. I want you to come back here to my house before you do anything. I'd come down and pick you up myself, but you know I don't have a car. Oh, if you could just come here, it'd be best. Then after that, we'll both go to the hospital together, okay? You're upset and shaken right now. I'm not gonna let you go to the hospital by yourself. Please, just come here first.
Okay, Mom, I understand. I'll go to your house first. I just told my boss what happened. He's letting me leave work. I'm gonna grab a taxi and head over to your place. The buses will be too unreliable in this weather.
Okay, I'll be waiting here. Try to pull yourself together, okay?
Gemma, it's not true, is it? I can't believe it. You're the only woman I love. Why did you leave me behind? Why couldn't we both go together? I can't believe you're no longer with us. I just wish I would have gotten a chance to say goodbye.
What are you talking about? Whatever you're saying is cute, but it's also a little embarrassing.
Huh? Gemma!
Who else would it be? You messaged me, right?
Huh? But why?
Why? What do you mean, why? Did you message me by mistake? Oh no, Royce. Do you have another woman? Are you cheating on me?
Huh? Cheating? Me? I'd never cheat on you. Gemma, you know you're the only woman for me.
Really? Well, that's good. Then what were those messages all about? Aren't you at work right now?
Work? Well, obviously they let me go home early because of what happened.
Huh? What happened?
I heard you got caught in the tornado that touched down, and I heard you were killed.
What? Killed in a tornado? Me?
Yeah, you. That's why I left work early. My mom told me. I'm on my way over to her place right now.
I don't really know what's going on right now. But anyway, I'm not dead. I'm alive and well. I'm sending you messages right now, aren't I?
Yeah, I guess. I guess it would have to be you replying to me, wouldn't it? So that means you're definitely alive, right?
Yes, of course. So calm down. A tornado did touch down today. I'm eating lunch right now, watching them talk about it on the news. But they said nobody was injured in it.
Really? So, you're really alive, aren't you?
Yep.
What were you doing today?
Well, after you went to work this morning, I did the laundry and cleaned the house, and now I'm eating lunch. That's about it. I'm eating your leftovers from last night. I didn't feel like making lunch.
I see. So, you're not hurt?
No, not at all. I'm not hurt. I'm just sitting here at home. Royce, are you okay? Why were you thinking that I was dead? You said you even left work early. What's going on?
At this point, I don't even know what's going on anymore. My mom messaged me when I was at work. She said that for whatever reason, you were where the tornado touched down. She said it killed you.
Huh? Me? But I told you I haven't left the house today, and according to the news, nobody was injured in the tornado.
I just finished reading the news about it on the internet. It said exactly what you said. There were no injuries.
You mean you didn't check that before you went through all of this?
Well, I heard you were dead. I wasn't thinking rationally. I didn't think to stop and verify anything.
Yeah, but I think you should try to verify important information like that. If you had, it would have avoided all this.
Okay, but how could I stay calm when someone tells me something like that? And why would my mom lie to me like that?
Might be because of that thing, right? Remember before, when she was being really mean to me? She was saying I was a bad wife and not good enough for you. And she was angry that I hadn't given her any grandkids yet. And then you got mad at her for saying those things to me.
Oh, yeah, and because she still wouldn't get off your back about it, I stopped going to visit her. You think that's what all of this is about?
That's the only thing I can think of, based on what you said happened today.
Yeah, but to tell me that you were killed today? That's going a little too far. And obviously I was going to find out the truth eventually.
Yeah, you're right. Do you think she just hates me? Is she doing this just to harass us? But then again, if she hates me, why would she do this to you? She could have just called you and asked you to come over if she wanted to see you.
She probably thought I wouldn't come over if she invited me without a good reason. Anyway, I'm not going to her house now. I'm coming home instead. I'll call my mom when I get home. Besides, after all this, I want to see you right away.
Do you still not believe I'm alive and well?
I was really upset. I thought I had lost you.
I know, I understand. The weather's not good, so be careful on your way home, okay? Royce, where are you? What are you doing? Why aren't you here yet?
I decided not to go.
What? Why not? What happened? Is it because you're in shock? You can't move because Gemma died?
Yes. I just couldn't believe my Gemma had died.
I know what you mean, I understand, but I want to see Gemma too and pay my respects, so I need you to get here as fast as you can.
Well, then I think you should call a taxi and go there ahead of me. I don't think I'm going.
Royce, I know this is hard for you, but I think we need to go see your body together so you can accept that it really happened. And I really don't want to say this at a time like this, but I don't have any money on me, so I can't call a taxi. Royce, please, come here as fast as you can.
I understand. How about we meet at the hospital? I'll pay the driver when you get there. Which hospital was it? I'll head over there now.
The hospital name. Which one was it now? I'm so upset right now, I can't remember which one it was.
Well, can I ask one thing? Who called you and told you that Gemma had died?
The police! The police called to tell me. I was so surprised when I heard. I couldn't believe such a thing would happen to someone we know.
The police called Gemma's mother-in-law. Isn't that a little strange?
Strange? Why?
Wouldn't they call her husband or her parents first? If they couldn't reach me, I really think they would have called her parents instead of calling you. There were no missed calls or anything on my phone showing someone tried to get hold of me. Even if the police couldn't reach me or Gemma's parents, why would they call you?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea either. It must have been just by chance that they knew I was related to her. But anyway, they contacted me and that's how I knew.
They told you that Gemma was dead.
That's right.
But I watched the news about the tornado and even checked on the internet. A tornado touched down, but there were no injuries. It wasn't even that big of a tornado.
Huh? Well, there were no people injured by it, right? But that doesn't mean there were no deaths.
It said nobody got caught in it at all.
Well, it didn't happen that long ago. They probably haven't found everyone yet.
You mean they haven't found any bodies yet? If they haven't found any bodies, why would they call you and tell you Gemma's dead?
Well, that's maybe because I don't know, I'm not the police.
Mom, you were lying to me, weren't you? You told me Gemma was dead, but she was home safe and sound. I messaged her when I got in the taxi and she replied to me. And when I got home, she greeted me at the door with a smile.
You contacted Gemma? Why would you do that?
Because when you told me she died, I couldn't believe it. That's why I tried to get a hold of her, so why did you lie to me?
Oh, if you would have just came here without contacting her, everything would have been fine. Oh, yeah. I was just kidding about Gemma dying. It was just a joke.
Saying someone is dead is not a joke, and it's not funny. I'm asking you why you would lie to me about that. Even practical jokes have their limits.
I did it because you won't divorce that woman. I wanted to introduce you to a much better person, one who would make a much better wife than Gemma. And if I would have asked you to come over, you wouldn't have done it, would you? I lied to you because that was the only way I thought I could get you over here.
So that's why you lied to me about my wife being dead? You've hated Gemma from the start, haven't you? That's why I don't visit you anymore. Do you really think I'd want to see someone who hates the love of my life?
So, you're still gonna take her aside in this? Anyway, I want you to come here today. Make sure you do. The woman I want to introduce you to is here right now waiting.
Huh?
I just know you two are going to fall in love when you meet, so hurry up and get over here. If you don't, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. I called her over and said you were coming. You wouldn't embarrass your own mother, would you?
Mom, are you okay? Is something wrong with your head? There's something wrong with it, isn't there? Even if I didn't know Gemma was okay, do you think I'd be happy that you're trying to hook me up with another woman right after telling me my wife has died? And did you not think I'd find out pretty quickly that you were lying? Nothing you did makes any sense.
I knew you'd found out I was lying eventually. My only goal was to get you to come over to my house today. I just never thought you'd find out I was lying this quickly. Isn't it strange that you try to contact someone you thought was dead?
It made sense to me, because I didn't believe you.
I figured if you came here and met your new wife, things would work out somehow.
What? What the heck did you think was going to happen? I'm not interested in anyone other than Gemma.
You won't know that for sure until you meet this new person.
No, I know for sure.
Royce, why can't you understand how I feel about all this? You've been such a good child up until now. And then you go marry a woman I don't think you should. I know that any woman I choose for you would be better than that thing you have at home. What do you see in her anyway?
I want to ask you the opposite question. What exactly is wrong with Gemma? What has she ever done to you that makes you hate her so much?
Well, there isn't one specific thing. But it doesn't look like she's gonna get pregnant anytime soon.
That's what this is about. We've only been married half a year. We weren't trying to have a child yet. That's the whole reason you hate Gemma?
No, there are other reasons. She doesn't show any interest in anything I say, and she doesn't do what I tell her to do either. And she'll just give me some stupid excuse as to why she can't do it. She needs to show more respect to her mother-in-law.
You always want her to do impossible things. Like when we come over after lunch. We've already eaten, yet you make lunch for us anyway and get angry when Gemma doesn't eat it. You tell her how rude she is for not eating it, but you don't say anything to me when I don't eat it. And when we do come over for dinner and Gemma brings something, you purposely don't eat it. Even when I know it's something you love. But Gemma never says anything. She just smiles and takes it all back home with us. She acts like more of an adult than you do.
But the big reason is this. You always do whatever she says. That's what I'll never forgive. It shouldn't be like that. The woman should do as the man says. And everything I've taught you, you still decided to go out and date a woman like that. You did it just to spite me, didn't you? All of this happened because you wouldn't find a woman more like the daughter-in-law I always envisioned.
I've always done everything you wanted. I went to the college you wanted me to go to, and I got the job that you always wanted me to get. At least let me choose the person I love. Are you saying I don't have the right to do that? What am I to you?
You're my son. You're precious to me. I want the best for you. That's why you need to do everything I say, okay? So just divorce Gemma and I'll find you a good woman. That woman is bad news. If she's around you, nothing good will ever come from it.
You're the only one who doesn't like her. Since I started seeing Jenna, I've never been happier. If you really care about me, don't you want me to be happy? I can't understand your logic or anything you do. I don't want to see you ever again.
Huh. Why would you say that?
Because you don't like Gemma. I'm not divorcing her. And if that's the way you really feel about Gemma, I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Royce, you've got to reconsider.
No. I fully understand what's going on here. The only one making me unhappy here is you.
Oh, Royce, please go back to being the kind, loving boy I remember. You have to understand how I feel.
Why would I even try to understand? You don't care about our feelings. Just because things aren't going exactly as you had envisioned, you lied to me and told me my wife was dead. You only care about yourself.
That's not true. Why are you getting so angry? Don't say you're never gonna see me again.
You're the type of person who can calmly lie about the death of another human being, aren't you? I'm scared you might actually harm Gemma in the future. I don't want to be around anyone like that. And in the future when we have children, it'd just be scary if you tried another stunt like this.
I'm sorry, I promise I won't do anything to Gemma or the grandkids. If she gives me grandkids, I'll love them, okay? If they grow up without their grandma, it'd be so sad for them.
Don't worry about that. Gemma and I will love them enough for you as well. I think it would be far worse for them if they had a grandma who tells horrible lies.
Don't say that. Please reconsider, Royce. If you're not around, I'll have no reason to keep on going. I'll die. I'm sorry, please. Let's keep everything the way it was.
And how can I be sure you're not lying again right now? I don't believe anything you say anymore. I love Gemma. I can't live without her. But you'll be just fine without me, because you only care about yourself. After that, my mom kept sending me messages, so I blocked her number and deleted her from my contacts. I apologized to Gemma for how my mom was acting. Gemma didn't seem to have much of a reaction. But when I told her that I was never speaking to my mom again, I could see the slightest of smiles cross her face, and she seemed very relieved. She acted bright and cheerful through this whole ordeal. But I know she must have been really upset that my mom had told such a horrible lie about her. I know it hurt her on the inside, and I'm sorry my mom did that. That's why Gemma and I moved away to a new place without telling my mom where we went. After living a quiet, happy life at her new place for a while, Gemma told me she's pregnant. She gave birth to a beautiful baby girl that looks just as beautiful as her. Even my friends tell me that since I've started seeing Gemma, they've never seen me happier in my life. That's why I love her so much. It pains me to think that my mom was the only one who couldn't see how great Gemma is. I guess a person who only thinks of themselves could never understand something like that. I'm so glad I stood up for myself and Gemma and left my mom behind. I'm always going to be there for my wife and my daughter. They mean the world to me.
Hi, Matt. It's been a while. Thanks for always taking care of my daughter.
Oh, Kiera, how have you been? How's Alex doing?
He's doing great. He said he'd like to go for a drink with you, Matt. Says it's been too long. He's sad that you barely ever talk, even though you guys have known each other from middle school.
Oh, I had no idea. Then let him know we should make plans to meet soon.
Oh, I know I said that, but he's away on business in Franklin right now.
Oh, really? He's busy as always.
So, how's Lily? Is she doing good at school?
Very good. She's a good student and she's popular. She's similar to you and Alex.
I never would have thought.
So why'd you get in touch? Did something happen?
Oh, nothing in particular. Just wanted to see how you were. I'm lonely because my husband is away.
Sorry to hear that. When is Alex coming back?
In about 2 weeks. I'll be pretty lonely until then.
I see. Oh, why don't you go on a trip somewhere with your daughter? It is Christmas break after all.
No, that won't work. Lily's too serious and no fun at all. I bet she stands out that way in class.
Huh? No, she's on the student council. She has a lot of friends. And she was a real star on field day.
Anyway, Matt, do you want to meet up tonight? I'm so bored. How about dinner at my place?
Sorry, I appreciate the invitation. I think that would be inappropriate.
It doesn't bother me. You need to unwind sometimes too, Matt. You need to be able to separate pleasure and business mentally. Lily's away at a friend's, so she's not around. Just us two.
Then I feel even more obliged to decline. I know you're a close friend's wife, but I still can't. Why don't we all get dinner together when Alex is back?
I see. That's a shame. Okay, I'll invite you another time. Is this Mr. Moore's number? I'm at school right now. Mr. Moore, please help me.
Who is this?
Oh, it's Lily? Lily Hopkins from your class?
Lily? What? Why?
I'm sorry. A long time ago, I saw your number on my mom's phone, so I saved it. I promise to apologize for that when I see you next. So can you listen to my situation?
What is it? It's late.
I got kicked out of my house. She told me to go over to some guy's house I'd never met before. I don't know what to do.
Lily, what are you talking about? I really hope that this isn't a prank.
It's not a prank. It's all real. There's no one else I could rely on for help.
Okay, I believe you. You got kicked out of your house? By your mom? Did something happen?
Mom suddenly told me to leave the house. She said that some man was coming.
And then?
Mom's been inviting different guys into the house since Dad went away on business last month.
Your mom did that?
Yes. She told me not to tell Dad, then deleted his number from my phone. I think my mom is probably cheating on him. Lately, she has a lot of fancy clothes at home. She always leaves the house after dolling up. And then strange men started showing up at the house. Mom always said they were friends.
I see. Wait, is the light on in the staff room? Maybe I'm hoping for too much this late.
Oh, I can see a faint light in there.
Really? Anyway, I'll give her a call and check.
Oh, he's still in?
She said she has some work to take care of today. I didn't think she'd still be at the school. Anyway, I'll give her a call and check. Yes, it's Miss Simmons. Seems like she was asleep at her desk. I explained the gist of it, so she said she'll let you into the school building.
But is that okay?
It's fine. Just leave it to me.
I'm really sorry for all the trouble. I just have one more favor to ask of you. Is that all right?
Is it about having to go to a strange man's house?
Yes. Oh, Miss Simmons is here. It's better if I speak to her directly, right?
Yeah, talk to her. Can I ask you a favor? Can you wait there with Miss Simmons? I'll drive over. You don't have to explain anything to me that you don't want to.
Got it. Mom said she double-booked meeting up with her friends. So she wanted me to go visit one of her friends. She said to make sure to not talk about Dad and just to make small talk. She said I should stay the night. But I'm scared. I don't want to go. I'm sorry for bothering you. I trust you, Mr. Moore. I'm counting on you.
Hey, Kiera. Thanks for inviting me to dinner earlier. I made some room in my schedule and I'm free now. Are you free on Thursday?
Huh? Changed your mind, Matt? I'm so happy you decided to invite me after all. Yes, of course. Let's go.
Does lunch on Thursday work?
Oh, lunch.
Yeah. Have you got plans?
Yeah, sorry. Can't do lunch. How about dinner?
Dinner's fine too. Is Lily okay with eating anything?
I think so. Oh, how about the restaurant at Bay Tree Hotel? I've wanted to go.
Okay, I got it. Of course that's all right.
I'll make the reservation. I'm looking forward to it. I'll dress up nice.
I'm here.
Okay, I'm almost there too.
Shall I wait inside? Is the reservation under Hopkins? It's 3 people, right?
Oh, it's actually just us two.
Just us.
Yep. Lily suddenly said she was going to a friend's. I'm sorry she's so selfish. Is it okay with just us two?
Well, I guess it's okay.
Are you worried about Alex? It's fine. Matt, I have a lot to talk to you about today. It's not going so well between Alex and I.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, I'm really wondering if I should stay with him forever. I'm thinking there might be other people who are more compatible with me. I'm still young, so isn't it a waste to stick to only Alex?
I see.
So, Matt, I want to talk to you nice and long about my problems. I even booked a room upstairs at the hotel.
You've shown your true colors.
Huh? Oh no. Matt, help me. What should I do? I just went into the restaurant and my ex-boyfriend was there. They took me to the table he was sitting at.
Oh, what a coincidence.
This is no time to be so relaxed. This ex, he was awful to me in the past. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Matt, where are you? I ran into the restroom. Can you come help me? Where are you?
Matt isn't in this restaurant.
Huh? What do you mean? You've been acting weird.
Didn't you notice? This is Alex, your husband. Remember me?
What on earth are you talking about?
You still don't believe me. I'm gonna call from my own phone now. Now do you believe me? You might be confused, but it's me all right.
What about work?
I took time off.
When did you come back?
2 days ago.
Hey, what is this? What is happening? Explain everything to me.
Oh, you're willing to listen about everything? I want to preface this by saying I know everything you've done. I know that you invited Matt to dinner. You kicked Lily out of the house late at night, then tried to make her go stay with one of your lovers. Matt got in touch with me and explained everything. I didn't believe it at first, but it all turned out to be true. I'm truly disappointed in you. You don't think it's a problem that your daughter has been away from home for days with no contact? What the hell are you doing?
That's not what I'm asking. I want to know what he's doing in this restaurant. And don't make it sound like I was hitting on Matt. I don't want you to misunderstand. Gross. I just wanted to talk some things through with him.
So you booked a hotel room just to talk? No way you expect me to believe that. You're the only gross one here. Your ex-boyfriend, aka your lover, is here because I arranged it. Lily knew his address after all. I didn't know his number, so I literally sent him a letter in the mail. I told him to come to this restaurant at 7:30 because you made a reservation.
What? I didn't get a single text about that from him.
I did tell him your phone was broken, hence the letter.
Did you really need to take it so far?
I wanted to do the most damage possible to you, so I did my research thoroughly. Your little story you told other men was that you're a single mother, right? Your lover's right next to me. He's shocked. It's pretty obvious how low you are that you didn't even tell him about your husband. I feel sorry for him, honestly. I don't feel anything towards you, though. Well, why don't we all have a chat over a nice meal? I changed the reservation to 3 people again, so no need to worry.
Where's Matt?
There's no need for you to know.
Are you sure it's okay to do this to me? I'll report it to the school.
Report what?
Don't what me. You know, this whole incident. I'm guessing Matt had Lily stay with him the night I sent her to stay with my friend. Isn't it a problem that Lily spent the night with Matt? It sure looks bad from the outside. As her mother, I'll report this to the school. I'll let this go so long as you let the affair go. What will you do? Matt will be in so much trouble, right?
Actually, that won't be a problem. That night, Lily stayed with another teacher, Miss Simmons. She said she enjoyed herself. Surprised? And Matt risked his own hide to help her out. If anything happens, I'll explain to the school what happened. He knew there was a risk of losing his job, but he still acted and helped Lily out. He said he acted before thinking when he saw his student was in trouble. I really respect him as a friend and as my daughter's teacher. He's been incredible with Lily. I'm proud of him.
Whatever. Proud? How lame. He's just a teacher. It's not as if he's Superman.
He's Superman to me. He's a good man.
Listen, I wasn't trying to leave you or anything. You should let this go. Those guys were just on the side. You wouldn't destroy our family over this, would you?
Don't talk such nonsense. You're the one who started this whole thing.
Fine. I get it. You want to sue me for emotional damages. I'll be paying you, and so will my lover. And divorce. Is that it? I'd like to rest for tonight.
Just hang on a second. Don't pretend like that guy was the only one you were having an affair with.
Huh?
Don't me. Stop clowning around. I told you I researched this thoroughly. The night you kicked Lily out, you invited someone in, right? I know he was a man, too. I spoke to him yesterday, so there's no running.
Why? Why go through all this trouble?
I think we're done talking, so you'd better go. You booked a hotel room, right? Weren't you looking forward to that? Oh, but maybe it's not as fun alone. Maybe you deserve one night alone to think about and regret what you did. Oh, wait. You'll be alone the rest of your life. After that, the divorce went smoothly. I managed to sue Kiera for emotional damages as well. The surprising thing was that both of Kiera's affair partners were pretty good guys. When they found out that Kiera being a single mother was a lie, they immediately apologized profusely to me. For some reason, Kiera really became openly villainous. She said her payments wouldn't be a problem because she would find another man to pay it. She showed no remorse up until that point. But shortly after she was kicked out of her house, she seemed to realize that she only tricked those other guys because of the whole single mother shtick. Then she came crying and apologizing to me, but it was too late by then. She got bled dry, so it looks like she'll be living pretty miserably for a while. I hear she's living a very different life from her past frivolous and hedonistic lifestyle. At the time that the whole restaurant thing was going on, Lily was having tacos at a stand in front of the hotel with her 2 teachers. The 2 teachers reported the whole incident to the school of their own free will. They were simply told to be more careful in their relations with the parents of students, which they took to heart. They didn't particularly get punished, and they carried on teaching at the school as normal. I explained the situation to my company and ended the business trip early. We moved out of the house we lived in with the 3 of us. Lily really seemed to like Miss Simmons' house. So she says she wants to live in a room like that. So she's busy making modifications to her own room. One day, she wanted me to take a look, so I did. I couldn't believe that such a tasteful room belonged to a junior high schooler. I won't say any more about her room. There are a lot of crazy people out there, you know.